everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Vanessa. This is Nessa CX Beauty, and today we are using and reviewing a brand new brand. This is a new brand made by the Makeup Revolution brand. They do have different brands already within the Revolution brand. They have I Heart Revolution, Makeup Revolution, and now they have xxrevolution, and this is supposed to be their more high-end spectrum. So I was really interested in purchasing a full face of these items just to see how good they are. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, just continue watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go in the order of application, and the first item that I put on my face was the xxrevolution Fix Eye Primer in the shade Basic, and this retails for $10. This eye primer is a translucent primer. It does not have coverage, so it's very comparable to the Hourglass one that they just released, and it's way more inexpensive, and I do think that it performed very well on my eyes. I did use it today with my The Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place, which is a black-owned brand, and I loved the way that it performed. It definitely made my shimmers and mattes pop, and I have no complaints about this eye primer thus far. The next item I put on was the xxrevolution Magnetics Duochrome Eyeliner. These retail for $15, and I did get the shade Atomic. So this one is the green gold one, and it applied beautifully. One thing I will note is that the applicator is not a felt tip, it's a like plastic tip kind of thing. If you have the Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid eyeliners, then you know how the applicator for this eyeliner is. And so it looks stunning, gorgeous on my eyes. I will not like complain about that, but the one thing I will complain about this product about is, holy crap. When I put it on my eyes felt like it was burning. Like my eyelids felt like they were burning off for a good 20 seconds, and then after that it felt normal. So if you do have sensitive skin, I don't know if this one will be the product for you. Now it's feeling way better and I don't feel the pain anymore, but that in itself is a very, very big red flag for me, because the pain stopped hurting for me, but somebody with more sensitive skin might end up feeling that times 10. So I don't know if I'd recommend these liners. They're beautiful, but I don't know if they're worth the pain. The next item I put on my face was the xxrevolution Cloud Complexion Primer, and this one is actually $20, so it's a pretty penny, and the consistency is so pretty and so fluffy, but like when you apply it on the face, it starts turning into like a watery, more like dewy consistency, and I don't know how well it did for my pores. The smell really did irritate my nose, so if you don't like the rose smell, I don't know if I'd recommend this primer, but I do have it on right now. It's not doing anything to my skin, but the initial like whiff of it definitely didn't go well with my nose, and I don't know how much I like this primer compared to my Too Faced Primed and Poreless primer. I definitely think if I were to use that primer, the foundation would look a little bit better. But this is explained as a sorbet-like water gel with a smooth, soft touch texture. So I guess that really goes hand in hand with what I felt. Like when I initially took it out, it felt like a whip. But when you start rubbing it in, it starts feeling like you're putting water on your face. So that's exactly how this primer performed. However, I don't think I'd recommend it or repurchase it, just for my sake. The next item from this purchase that I wanted to introduce was the xxrevolution Liquid Skin Foundation Double Fix Foundation. This is $18, and I got the shade 10.2. 10.2, and this foundation is supposed to be a silk finish long wear liquid foundation. It's full coverage for a flawless complexion. It's also infused with vitamin E and hyaluronic acid to hydrate the skin, and the foundation is so pretty, I actually did put it on yesterday while I wasn't filming, and I did really like the wear time and all of that jazz. So that's how I know it looks way better with my Too Faced primer than it does with this cloud primer already. But this is a beautiful foundation, and if you guys want to wear test, let me know. It's a perfect match for my skin tone, so if you are my twin, get 10.2. The next purchase I wanted to talk about in this video is the xxrevolution concealer. It's called the Super Fix Concealer, and it retails for $10. I did get the shade CX6. Now, the concealer and the eye primer come in the exact same component. The only difference is that the eye primer has a metallic lid and the concealer has a black lid, so that's how you'll be able to tell the difference. But when I initially opened up both of the packages, I was so confused. I thought they sent me either 2 concealers or 2 eye primers. The coverage is beautiful. It's creasing in my natural creases, but I don't have too many complaints thus far. I've had it on for like an hour right now. It's a really beautiful concealer thus far. But again, if you guys do want to wear test with the foundation and concealer, I definitely will give that to y'all. The next purchase I wanted to talk about was the xxrevolution loose setting powder. This one definitely has to be my second favorite out of everything I purchased in this brand so far. This costs $15 and it's in the shade Luster. It has a little component where if you like scratch it, you can make noise. So if you like ASMR, it's ASMR friendly. When you open it up, it does have a mirror and a little puff. And then you open the little compact and there's a net. And this powder, this powder is so glowy and so beautiful on the skin. You don't even need a glowy setting spray if you use this powder. I would say that this loose setting powder is very much a dupe for the Jaclyn Hill loose setting powder in Do Me. They look exactly the same and they're both super beautiful. So if you were eyeing the Jaclyn Hill one but want a cheaper alternative, this one sounds and looks very good. Again, this is in the shade Luster. The next and final thing from my purchase I wanted to talk about was the xxrevolution Excess Blush Powder. This is her. She retails for $10 and I got the shade Cliche because it's a beautiful orange shade, and when I saw it, I knew I had to have it in my life. While I was applying this, I could tell that if I went heavy-handed, I would have like an orange cheek. So I decided to go light-handed and, you know, build up because this looks like a very opaque orange. Look at the swatch. And I didn't want to do that to myself. So the way that I built it up, I actually really do enjoy. It complements my eyeshadow look so much and I have no complaints over this blush. I kind of wish that I bought more shades of the blush because it's so pretty. The one thing that I do regret also not buying is the highlighters. I kind of like skipped out on them. I don't know why, but I wish I would have bought one. Regardless, this loose powder is like a highlighter in itself, so I don't think I missed out too much, but that's all I purchased from xxrevolution. I did not purchase any eyeshadow palettes just because none of the color stories caught my eye. However, I might in the future if they release other palettes, because this brand does actually look promising and I do like most of the products that I used on my face today, with the exception of the primer. And as much as I love the way the eyeliner looks, I don't know how much I'd recommend it, but it is beautiful and I will use it on other occasions if I have to, if I feel like I need to, but I will not be using it like an everyday thing because it hurts like a mother. bleep. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the new xxrevolution brand. Did you guys purchase anything from it? Are you interested in any of the new products? Let me know how y'all feel down below. And again, if y'all want thorough reviews of anything in this video, please also comment that down below and I will make that video for y'all. So that is all I have to say. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.